The morning routine of millionaires. Does it really work? Have you ever wondered about the secret to success? It seems like everyone is looking for a magic formula, a special ritual, a hidden hack that can change everything. And in the world of personal development, one of the most talked about secrets is the morning routine. We are told that the first few hours of the day are a battleground, a place where success is won or lost. We hear stories about billionaires, about world leaders, about top performers who wake up at 4 a.m. They meditate, they exercise, they spend hours reading before most people have even taken their first sip of coffee. But is this just a myth? Is there a real, tangible secret hidden in their morning habits? Or is it something else entirely? Today, we are going to get to the bottom of this. We will explore the truth about the morning routines of some of the world's most successful people. We will look at their specific habits. But more importantly, we will look at the principles behind those habits. We will analyze the morning routines of giants like Elon Musk, Barack Obama, Warren Buffett, and Richard Branson. We will also see how their habits connect to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and the strategic thinking of Napoleon Hill. Our goal is not to give you a routine to copy. Our goal is to give you a framework to create your own, a routine that works for you, a routine that serves your unique purpose. Get ready to discover the real secret to a successful morning. Let's begin. The allure of the morning routine. The idea of a morning routine is so appealing for one simple reason. It offers a sense of control. In our modern world, we feel like we are always reacting to emails, reacting to social media, reacting to demand from our work and our family. The morning is different. The morning is quiet. It is a time that is entirely your own. It is a time you can dedicate to yourself, to your goals, to your mind. The philosophy is simple. If you can win the first few hours of your day, you can win the entire day. By starting with intention and purpose, you are no longer a victim of your circumstances. You are the architect of your day. This is a powerful concept. It is a promise that with a few key habits, you can build momentum. You can set a tone of success for the rest of your life. But what do these habits look like in practice? Let's find out. The appeal of a morning routine goes beyond simple productivity. It's about a fundamental shift in your relationship with time and with yourself. The morning is the only time of day that is truly a blank slate. It's an opportunity for you to be the artist of your day, not just a bystander. Think of it as creating a personal sanctuary, a quiet space, often before the sun is fully up, where the world cannot yet reach you. This is your time to fill your own cup before you have to pour into others. It's a moment of calm before the storm of emails, meetings, and obligations begins. This simple act of putting yourself first, even for a short time, sends a powerful message to your subconscious. I am a priority. This proactive approach gives you a psychological edge. You are no longer just reacting to the day. You are leading it. Your morning becomes a launch pad. It sets the trajectory for everything that follows. When you start your day with intention, you are less likely to be derailed by distractions. You enter your day with clarity, purpose, and a sense of having already accomplished something meaningful. This is not about being busy. It's about being deliberate. The common threads, the core principles. While the specific habits of successful people vary greatly, there are three common principles that almost all of their routines share. These are the real secrets. Principle 1, the principle of intentionality. They don't wake up and immediately check their phone. They don't just react to the demands of the day. They have a plan. They have a purpose. Their morning is a time for them to prepare their mind, to prepare their body, to prepare for the work ahead. Principle 2, the principle of self-care. They dedicate time to their physical and mental health. They understand that their mind and their body are their most valuable assets. Without them, they cannot perform at a high level. They make time for exercise. They make time for quiet reflection. They make time to fuel their bodies with good nutrition. Principle 3, the principle of learning and growth. The most successful people are also the most consistent learners. They understand that their knowledge and skills are their competitive advantage. They dedicate time every morning to learning something new. It might be reading a book. It might be listening to a podcast. It might be thinking about a new problem. This is how they stay ahead of the curve. This is how they continue to grow. Now that we understand the principles, let's see how they are applied by some of the world's most influential people. The routines of billionaires. A closer look. Each of these routines is a reflection of the person's unique personality and goals. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, but each one serves a clear purpose. Richard Branson, the routine of a free spirit. Richard Branson, the founder of the Virgin Group, is known for his adventurous spirit. His morning routine is a reflection of that. He wakes up very early, around 5 a.m. He says that waking up early gives him a head start on the day. His first action is always exercise. He believed that exercise is the best way to start the day. He might go for a run. He might go kite surfing. He might go for a bike ride. The key is that his exercise is active and outdoors. After his workout, he dedicates time to his family. He has breakfast with them. He says this is one of the most important parts of his routine. This is his way of grounding himself before the chaos of the business day begins. Finally, he gets to work. But he starts with his health and his family first. His routine is a perfect example of a life lived with purpose. His purpose is adventure and family. His routine supports that purpose. Elon Musk. The routine of a man on a mission. Elon Musk's routine is very different. It is not for everyone. It is a perfect example of a routine designed for extreme purpose. He wakes up around 7 a.m. He does not have a formal morning ritual. He says his first action is always checking his email. He does this for about 30 minutes in bed. He doesn't have time for a formal breakfast. He says he often just grabs a coffee and a protein bar. His entire morning is focused on one thing, getting to work as quickly as possible. His routine is a reflection of his obsession with his mission, with his companies, with getting to Mars. His routine is not about balance. It is about a single-minded focus on his definite major purpose. It is a powerful example of a routine designed for an extreme goal. Barack Obama, the routine of a disciplined leader. Barack Obama's routine is a study in consistency and discipline. During his time as president, he woke up at 6:45 a.m. His first priority was always his workout. He would head to the gym for 45 minutes of weightlifting and cardio. After his workout, he would sit down for breakfast with his family. This was a non-negotiable part of his day. He believed that this was his most important time, a time to connect with his wife and his daughters. His routine was a perfect example of using the morning to prepare for a very demanding day. His workout prepared his body. His time with his family prepared his mind. It gave him a sense of peace and calm before he had to make some of the most difficult decisions in the world. His routine was a foundation of calm in a very chaotic world. Warren Buffett. The routine of a compounding investor. Warren Buffett's morning routine is the most simple and perhaps the most powerful. He wakes up around 6:45 a.m. He does not check his email. He does not have an intense workout. His first action is to read. He spends hours every day reading. He reads newspapers. He reads books. He reads reports. He says he reads for about 80% of his day. This is the foundation of his success. His routine is not about physical activity. It is about compounding knowledge. He believes that every new piece of information is a long-term investment. His routine is a perfect example of a routine designed to serve a very specific purpose. His purpose is to become smarter every day. His routine is a daily act of learning. A daily act of compounding his knowledge. It is a powerful example of a routine built around a core principle. The philosophy behind the method, the morning routine of these successful people is not random. It is a direct application of two powerful philosophies, Napoleon Hill, the definite major purpose, and Stoicism, the dichotomy of control. Napoleon Hill and the definite major purpose. Napoleon Hill said that every successful person must have a definite major purpose, a clear, powerful goal that drives them forward. When you look at the routines of these billionaires, you see this principle in action. Richard Branson's routine is about a life of adventure and family. His purpose is about living life fully. Elon Musk's routine is about a single-minded obsession with his mission. Warren Buffett's routine is about the purpose of continuous learning and compounding wealth. Each of these routines is not an end in itself. It is a tool to serve a higher purpose. A morning routine is a way to align your daily actions with your biggest, most important goal. Stoicism and the dichotomy of control. The Stoics believe that you can only control one thing in this world: yourself, your actions, and your thoughts. They called this the dichotomy of control. They knew that true freedom comes from focusing on what is in your power and letting go of what is not. The morning is one of the few parts of the day you can truly control. You can choose to wake up early. You can choose to exercise. You can choose to meditate. You can choose to learn. You are starting your day with an act of self-mastery. The morning routine is a daily act of saying, I am in control of my life. It is a daily practice of Stoicism. It is a way to prepare your mind and your body for the challenges of the day ahead. This is a very powerful way to reduce stress and anxiety. Does it really work? The final answer. So, does the morning routine of millionaires really work? The answer is yes, but not for the reasons you might think. The magic is not in the specific routine. The magic is in the principles behind the routine. The magic is in the intentionality, the discipline, and the purpose. The routine itself is just a vehicle. It is a habit, and habits are what create success. You do not need to copy Elon Musk's routine. You do not need to wake up at 4 a.m. The secret is to find a routine that works for you, a routine that serves your purpose, a routine that prepares you for the day ahead. Here is a simple 3-step framework for building your own successful morning routine. Start with a clear purpose, identify a key action, and start small and be consistent. Let's explain it better. Step 1. Start with a clear purpose. What is your main goal right now? Do you want to be healthier? Do you want to learn a new skill? Do you want to build a business? Your routine must serve this purpose. This is the most critical step. A routine without a purpose is just a list of random habits. It is like a boat without a rudder. It will just drift. You must first ask yourself a fundamental question. What is my main goal right now? Your routine must be designed to serve this goal. For example, your purpose might be to improve my physical health, or it might be to grow my business, or it might be to improve my mental clarity. Your purpose gives your routine meaning. It gives you a reason to get out of bed. It gives your morning a sense of direction and importance. Without a clear purpose, a routine will feel like a chore. With a purpose, it feels like a path to your dreams. Step 2. Identify a key action. Choose 1 or 2 things you can do in the morning that will move you closer to your purpose. It might be 15 minutes of exercise. It might be 10 minutes of reading. It might be writing down your goals for the day. Once you have a clear purpose, you must translate it into a single key action. Do not try to do too much at once. Identify 1 or 2 things you can do in the morning that will directly move you closer to your purpose. This action must be specific and achievable. For example, if your purpose is to improve my physical health, a key action might be to do 15 minutes of stretching. When your aim is to scale your business, an important task could be composing just 1 paragraph of material. This action is a keystone. It is the one thing you can do every morning that will have the biggest impact. It makes your purpose tangible. It makes your goal feel real. Step 3. Start small and be consistent. Don't try to do everything at once. Begin with a single simple habit you can repeat daily. Do it every single day. Over time, you can add more to your routine. Consistency is the real secret. The morning routine of millionaires works because it is a daily act of discipline. It is a daily commitment to their purpose. It is a daily reminder that they're in control of their lives. This is the real secret to a successful morning. This is where most people fail. They try to go from 0 to 100 in a single day. They try to do what billionaires do. The habits of billionaires took decades to form, forged through steady daily commitment. The real magic is in consistency, not the intensity. Start incredibly small, so small that it feels easy to do. If you want to exercise, start with 5 push-ups. If you want to read more, start with 1 page. This builds a habit muscle. It proves to your brain that you are capable. It builds a track record of small wins. Over time, these small wins build a powerful momentum. They build confidence. They build the quiet knowing that you are capable of achieving your goals. Consistency is the most powerful force in the universe. Do not aim for perfection. Aim for consistency. The morning routine of millionaires works because it is a daily act of discipline. It is a daily commitment to their purpose. It is a daily reminder that they are in control of their lives. This is the real secret to a successful morning. The final word: success is not found in a secret routine. The objective is to create a life of success, and it all begins by shaping each morning with purpose. The routines of billionaires are not magic spells. They are simply the physical embodiment of the principles that made them successful in the first place. The routine is the training ground. It's where they practice discipline, consistency, and resilience every single day. The morning is where they build the character traits that allow them to handle the pressure and chaos of their lives. Your journey is about self-mastery. The goal is not to have a perfect routine. The goal is to show up for yourself every day. It's about finding what works for you and then committing to it. Your routine should be a tool for self-discovery, helping you understand what truly fuels your energy and aligns with your purpose. The ultimate goal isn't just to have a successful morning. The aim is to create a life of success, and it starts by shaping each morning with purpose. The power is in the daily, quiet commitment you make to yourself. It's a promise kept, and a life kept on track. The real secret is not a routine. The real secret is the habit of being intentional. What is one small, deliberate act you can start with today? Your journey to success begins with a single step. It begins with a choice to take control of your morning, a choice to build a life of intention, a choice to create a routine that works for you. What is one small thing you can add to your morning routine today? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and start winning your mornings.